I'm telling you right now, if there is actually a place in New Haven, Connecticut, the Yale Library, which is made with marble walls, but it's slightly opaque. So during the day, if it's like super sunny out, there is light that you can just see through a little bit through the walls. It's really cool. Hello, Jay Zano. What's up? Welcome in, Jay. I'm telling you right now, man, I would totally want... Look, and there's even a loot there. You put like a big... Okay, here's what you do. Here's what you do, all right? You put a table, like a little table right here. Okay? On the table, you put a plate of cheese and crackers. Okay? And then next to it, you put a mug of hot chocolate. And next to that, you put like 2 or 3 massive glasses of water. Okay? That's what you put on this table. And then you put this chair here. You just sit down on the chair, and you just read it up, man. You kidding me? And this little... I love these little, like, nooks. Like in these old libraries, these little nooks, like where you could just sit in the chair. Oh, man. Oh, outside the keep and to the left. Okay, I'll check that out in a minute, Ninja. Isn't that awesome? Just go right there. Oh, badass. Badass. The Veil. I detest this notion that the veil is some manner of invisible curtain that separates the world of the living from the world of the spirits. Whether it be called the fate or the beyond is a matter of racial politics I refuse to indulge in at the moment. There is no this side and that side when it comes to the veil. One cannot think of it as a physical thing or a barrier or even a shimmering wall of holy light. Thank you very much for that image of perfection. Think of the veil instead as opening one's eyes. Before you opened them, you saw our world as you see it now, static, solid, unchanging. Now that they are open, you see the world. Oh, that's a good question, Jay. I don't know because I've only just gotten to Skyhold. I've picked up a bunch of essences over time, but I don't know how many fire and lightning I have. I know I have spirit and ice essences that I found in the fallow mire, but I don't honestly know about how much fire and lightning essences there are. Sorry. A realm where the imagined and the remembered have as much substance as that which is real. More, in fact. A spirit sees everything as defined by will and memory, and this is why they are so very lost when they cross the veil. In our world, imagination has no substance. Objects exist independently of how we remember them or what emotions we associate with them. Mages alone possess the power to change the world with their minds, and perhaps this forms the nature of a demon's attraction to them. Who can say? Regardless, the act of passing through the veil is much more about changing one's perceptions than a physical transition. The veil is an idea, it is the act of transition itself, and it's only the fact that both living beings and spirits find the transition difficult that gives the veil any credence as a physical barrier at all. From a dissertation on the Fade as a physical manifestation by Moreno, senior enchanter of the Minrathous Circle of Magi, 655 Steel. As far as Fade demons, yeah, Rage demons, you gotta close Fade Rifts. Go to the Fade Rifts, basically. Any Fade Rift quest, and there's usually a bunch of them in every area, all the Fade Rifts have lots of demons that come out of them. Okay, I should actually chat with Fiona. What's up, Fiona?
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes? I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have demanded anything you wished.
Yes, I could have.
Yet you chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, well, just remember it. You're not equal partners, no.
You rebelled for good reason.
I knew you, of all people, would understand. Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
You could say that, yes. You were a Grey Warden?
You were once a Grey Warden.
Mine is an unusual circumstance, Inquisitor. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a Warden. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. Nor could they figure out how it happened.
Yeah, I'm not interested in romancing Fiona. She's fine, but...
The first Warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
Didn't bother you?
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a Warden seemed like a dream when I was first conscripted. Towards the end, however, my brothers and sisters, they felt I had somehow cheated death.
Cheated death.
I was glad to leave. It also made me unique in the Circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a Warden.
Hey, Law, what's up? Good to see you. Because Chrome is broken.
You mean you began the Mage Rebellion?
I pushed for our vote to free the circles of Magi, but I cannot claim sole responsibility for what followed. Still, despite all the chaos, I would do it again. What happened had to
Yeah,
happen.
Magic Lord. You lead the mages still? I want to ask about Alexius
Still
too.
the Grand Enchanter, then?
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the circles of Magi, although some still call me by it. Perhaps the circles will one day be resurrected. If so, another will take the position. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
Oh, really? Well, Pop Out is working in Firefox for me, but without the better TTV like add-on. So Firefox doesn't have better TTV working for some reason, and Chrome can't pop out. So I don't know.
You believe they'll recreate the Circle of Magi after all this?
It depends on who the next divine is, and what she offers. We can't go back to the way things were. But endless warfare benefits no one. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave. There must be another solution.
Okay, so how did Alexius take control?
I've been meaning to ask. How exactly did the Venatori take control
Use Opera?
in Redcliffe?
Mages
Good to see you, Law.
constantly found their way to us while we
Oh,
were
don't make Law go away.
stragglers. Most
Law's
of them
awesome.
strangers. I had no way of knowing some were actually Tevinter. They spread whispers, encouraged talk of an alliance, and we were desperate.
Oh God, another browser.
I'm not proud of our choice, but we were certain Templars were coming. It could have ended far worse.
So do I have to keep just switching browser? Like, so every time I switch to a browser, eventually that's going to break too, right? Like it was way back in the day, it was Netscape. Then we moved on. It was Internet Explorer for about 3 seconds. And then Firefox. Then I used Firefox. So I was all about Firefox. Then it was like, well, Chrome is badass. Chrome is what you need. You really need Chrome. Now Chrome doesn't work. So now I have to go on to Opera. Is there ever that? What's next? Dolphin for PC? Is there ever a point where I can stop switching browsers? God, man.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall,
Right,
they're
Apples?
going well.
I'll leave you to it.
Before you go, Inquisitor, a question.
Yes.
In Redcliffe, after we left, did you perhaps speak with King Alistair? Considering who you are?
He wasn't in the mood to talk.
It's just that I knew his father, Marek, back when I was a warden.
Keep chasing the hackers, yeah.
You want me to smooth things over with him? Introduce you?
No, it's too late for that. I only wanted to know if he was happy. His father had such hopes for him. Don't mind me, Inquisitor. The concerns of an old woman. Nothing more.
Okay. I also want to talk to Dorian, and then I think that's going to wrap it up. Internet Explorer works. Ugh, God, Internet Explorer. Because we got 2 giveaways still to do tonight. Dorian. Oh,
Brilliant, isn't it?
I do like
One
Dorian.
moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
I was distracted, that's all.
Distracted? By my wit and charm?
What?
I have plenty of both.
How interesting to find someone so aware of his strengths.
I'm a man of many talents. What can I say? I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the
Oh, that's
Blight
interesting
are
magic,
just
really.
that.
That's cool.
Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's Darkspawn, what other explanation is there?
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it. Somewhere.
Somewhere.
But no. It was us all along. We destroyed the world.
It's not... and all of a sudden, it's the scene from Good Will Hunting, where he's like talking to Matt Damon. He's like, "It's not your fault. It's not your fault." Matt Damon's like, I know. He's like, "It's not your fault. It's not your fault." He's like, I know. He's like, "It's not your fault." He's like, "Shut up. Don't do this to me. Not you. Not you. It's not your fault. It's not your fault." Oh, God, no.
You didn't do anything. Those men did. 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking around right now. Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again.
Don't mess with me, man.
No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
Oh, Good Will Hunting is a great movie, Apples. Great movie. That, honestly, Good Will Hunting is one of the best movies on intelligence, on what it means for someone to be really, really smart. One of the best you will ever find. It's really good writing. And not only is it good writing about that, but, I mean, I happen to love Boston. That captures the Boston area perfectly. Like, great movie. Although it has one of the most brutal lines. I'm not going to tell you what it is, and I don't want anybody guessing. But those of you who have seen the movie, you just keep it in mind. He has one of the most brutal lines when he's talking to his sort of girlfriend in the movie, played by Minnie Driver. There is a brutal line in that movie that Matt Damon's character says to her. I don't want anyone to tell who it is, but oh my God, that line. If you're a guy and you're sitting next to your significant other, you're like, oh, ugh, ah. Yes, I love Good Will Hunting. I thought it was excellent. And poor Robin Williams was in it too, of course.
We don't know what will happen. Nobody does.
An optimist! Such a rare breed. I've stumbled upon a unicorn. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
He's like, what? All right, finish up with this floor. The folly of General Not Sheraton. 4. And so it was that victory was absolute, and cheers were raised for General Not Sheraton. And so, buoyed by respect and admiration, Not Sheraton stood proud and removed the mask to state her true name. For had they not accepted her? Had they not thrived by her leadership? Had they not become comrades despite station and masks and nonsense of protocol? And the answer was swift and bewildering, for they had not. And swiftly she was bundled away amid calls of impostor and spy and other terms she could not know, for she still did not know Orlais. Good writing, though, too. Ooh, turn in research. Ah.
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You're gonna have to. Some of the other guys who have played a bit more than I have so far, Jay, would let you know. I'm just getting to those levels of sword. So, you replaced Minave?
You're taking over the duties of Minave.
Yes. A death provided the vacancy.
Oh, Minave died?
I am told there are many who will miss her.
Oh, poor
My
Minave.
skills will ensure that you do not miss her ability.
What are your abilities?
How can you serve the Inquisition?
I am to aid in the research of all creatures encountered in your efforts as leader of the Inquisition.
What makes you particularly qualified?
I remember being fond of animals. I don't remember why.
Tranquil are so creepy.
You were made tranquil.
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
I didn't let her die, Hippo.
What is your evaluation?
It was the
of what you're
dragon
doing?
and
Not
the
optimal
weird guy.
Facilities. Skyhold should be improved, or our efforts will continue to suffer.
Working on it, lady.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Don't tell me how to do my job. You just sit there being creepy. Right, yeah. Did all that, yes. This is reminding me a little bit of Dark Messiah Might and Magic. There's a level like this. On the condition of your charges. Dear Liliana, you'll be happy to learn that your friends are doing well. Schmooples II is still unhappy about his meal plan and tries to get into the pantry. I had to have a bolt installed and how he whines constantly. The two little ones are still a handful, but good news. I've managed to discourage Boulette from relieving herself in the silk rag Justinia gave you. Felicienne, from 2 doors over, has been visiting almost every day to play with the Nugs. She is quite delightful, and Schmooples II is fond of her. I suggest it is because she brings him sweets from her father's shop. I had asked her governors to keep her from visiting the house, however, as someone tried to infiltrate it 2 nights ago, an agent of one of the Blanchards, hoping to uncover some of the Nightingale's secrets. I neutralized and interrogated him. His ability to withstand questioning was deplorable. Someone needs to talk to the Blanchards about their spies. All I had to do was put Schmooples II in his face and tell him that I hadn't fed the creature that day. Your pet played his part admirably. I received your orders and will depart for Ferelden as soon as possible. I have arranged for Garter to take over Nug keeping. Sparrow. All the crows up here, man. Seriously? Are these all messenger crows? Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. That's really cool. Note found in Skyhold's Rookery. Saddler. Baron Plucky. I don't care how many missions he's flown or how many lives his actions have saved. He's a holy terror. Nearly pecked out my eye the last time I tried to attach a message to him. All the dramatic flapping and squawking caused the sister to come over. You should have seen her look when she snatched the letter from me. If I had a weaker constitution, it might have killed me on the spot. I suppose she thought I was trying to murder a prized raven, and all she had to do was coo at him, and the Baron hopped onto her shoulder, all sweetness, and nestled into her neck. How does she do it? All the birds like her. Is it blood magic? It's blood magic, isn't it? Weaver.
Sister Liliana will want access to the birds. Get the cages up here. Quickly.
A fine time to close a border. The news is dire. There are rumors that our Warden brothers and sisters in Ferelden have all perished. Without the Grey Wardens, the Blight will take Ferelden. Then it will undoubtedly spread. It will go north to Navarre in the marches. It will come west to Orlais. At the head will be an archdemon, and in its wake will come thousands upon thousands of darkspawn. We must be ready to stare squarely into the eyes of oblivion. Many of you have asked why I remain here when such threats are mounting in the east. The problem, you see, is not a new one for us. Politics. To say Ferelden and Orlais have been at odds is an understatement. These two are like dogs and cats. We Wardens are a legion by address only, but that does not seem to matter to Ferelden's leaders. Word is that the King of Ferelden is dead, and his successor, Logain McTeer, decrees that no Wardens set foot in the country. Oh, this is from 10 years ago. McTeer, a national hero who helped expel invading Orlesian forces from Ferelden, seems to have it out for our order, too. Maybe he doubts our history, or doubts our abilities. Maybe he's more foolish than the history books make him out to be. This is why we must wait, even as Ferelden willingly welcomes its fate. An address by Warden Constable Blackwall of Valchevan to his recruits, 930 Dragon. Okay, interesting. Alright, last person I'm talking to today.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Inquisitor.
I know,
was
Luz. I was
expecting
concerned
a
about
visit.
that too. I gotta get going to
You
bed
had
here.
little interest in speaking to me privately before.
Oh, I had interest,
But
Liliana.
as dear Josephine says, It's never too late to make a friend.
I hope I'm not disrupting anything.
The commander was just delivering the names of those we lost at Haven. You must blame me for this.
What? It's Corypheus.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
Is it? My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
True. There are soldiers. They'll do what we need them to.
If Corypheus is cold, I must be colder. War demands sacrifices of us all.
Now wait, Liliana. I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, I already did this. Liliana, perhaps I can try to comfort you. Let's talk again.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be
And they
that someone.
say that
No
a
one else has
hero
any
can
power over the
save us.
rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
It was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
Let's talk about you.
Me?
Let's talk about you. Oh yes, let's talk about you.
What did you do before you worked for the Divine?
I was a bard, an Orlesian spy for many years. For a time I also served a small cloister in Lothering. After the Blight, the Divine called on me to oversee a
Crawler.
personal network.
I'd like to be a bard.
Can you teach me to be a bard?
Being a bard is so much more than being a spy. It involves a keen understanding of politics, the ebb and flow of influence, the great game. The bard's is an intricate dance where a smile can be sharper than any dagger. The best way to learn is to immerse yourself in it. Perhaps when this is all over, I'll teach you.
How about some stories?
Bards tell tales. I bet you tell some good ones.
There are plenty of tales in the library. Perhaps you should look for them there.
I'm looking for them here.
I should leave you
Tell
to
me
your
stories. I'm the Inquisitor.
Let's talk later.
I'm the Inquisitor. Tell me stories. Damn it. Oh well. So much for trying to get stories. All right, let me put myself next to the fast travel so I know where I'm going. Whoops. Okay. Cool stuff. Alrighty. Good times. Well, except for that one weird, like, 10-minute stretch of slowdown in the middle, and the other Twitch problems, the cast thing. This was a lot of fun, including the interview this morning. Freudian slip. It's this morning now. That would be the interview earlier this evening, is what I actually mean. It's this morning at the moment. But at least it seems to have corrected itself now. It's even my final form. All right. So let's see. According to Origin right now, I have put in 32 hours into the game. There's new content available for purchase? Really? What exactly is the new content? Uh-oh. I think it's starting to try to play the game. No, I don't want to. No. No. Didn't want to play. I want to see what the new content was. Darn it, Origin. That's what it says. It says new content, but I want to see what actually they mean. And apparently double-clicking on it in Origin just starts the game again. Yes, 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 whatever. Click to continue, connect to the Dragon Age servers, all of this so that I can quit it again. Quit. New content, no crashing. I know, right? You curious? But how do I check for update? All right, it's up to date. This is available for purchase. How do I... So how do I actually get the... How do I do that? I'm just curious. I'm not going to do it now. I'm just curious. Like, okay, maybe this is how. There it is. There it is. Dragon Age Inquisition. Destruction. Adds new map routes. Introduces wild creatures as enemies. It looks like it's free, though. It's 0. Yes, there is Tecmo. Just hang on 1 second. It's free. Purchase price, 0. So I'm going to add it to the cart because 0. And what else? English voiceover pack? What is the point of that? So enable all dialogue to be in English. As opposed to what? $0. That's what I'd like to see. I have read and accepted the terms of sale. Let me pay $0 now. Installing. And wait for it. Installation complete. All right. Oh, it's pretty mild. Whoops. Sorry. Okay. Alrighty. So that takes care of that. Let me exit out of Origin. Let me see if I was able to get Twitch going. And we are going to be doing a giveaway here and a raid, in fact, because we have good turnout now. That was great. So give me a second here. Yeah, I mean, it's multiplayer. Unless it, yeah, like unless it removes the accents. Yeah, pop-out is just not working on Chrome. Amazing. Let's see if my Twitch... all right. Well, we got the IRC stuff going on, so there is that. Feel like switching... I do not feel like switching my OS. Thank you for the follow, Oranges. Thank you for the follow, Oranges. Exactly. I do not, in fact, feel like switching my OS to Debian, though. Oh, man. It's crazy talk. I don't know if I want the Nightbot thing to work like this either. So... what I want to have happen is I just want Chrome to work. But anyway, I will try to get that fixed. Let's see. So let me just add that quickly. Thank you for the follow, SoFly Legacy. Thank you so much for the follow, SoFly Legacy. Give me 1 second. We'll be doing a giveaway, and we're actually going to be giving away 2 games tonight, in fact. So now, just give me a second whilst I correct this. And don't forget Kiwis. I would certainly not forget Kiwis. And what's up, Tecmo, by the way? There we go. And that should fix that. Okay. Alrighty, folks. So we are going to do a giveaway, and in fact, 2 giveaways. And the game tonight that we are giving away is actually the one that I started already giving away, and that was Shadowgate, which we did an interview with earlier today with David Marsh and Carl Ruffles from the Zojoi Games. It was very nice of them to be able to give us some games, and actually for Foom to help arrange that as well. So we're going to be giving away 2 copies of Shadowgate today. 2 copies. So the first one is going to be, so this is the 2 games, is going to be Shadowgate. So the first one is going to be, let's see, let's make it a Dragon Age one. And we'll do this one. This is in honor of Haven. Honor of Haven. If you guys would like to win a copy of, Shadowgate, the new Shadowgate, please type in the word Haven Lost. Please type in the word Haven Lost if you guys would like to win. Obviously, the only ones who are not eligible for this are Smacky Butts or, I forget, who is the second person that won tonight? Who was the second person that won? I don't recall who the second person was that won tonight. Oh, Fallen. Fallen was the other one who won tonight. So, obviously, but Fallen has actually had to go to bed, I believe. So, if you are interested in winning a copy of Shadowgate, then please enter the word Haven Lost. Haven Lost. And if you guys liked what you saw and heard, again, for all the new folks here, again, thanks so much to Lazarius for the host. If you guys liked what you saw and heard, my name is Arvin Elleron. I play all sorts of different games, but I focus on story and narrative-based games. So a lot of RPGs, like this one, Dragon Age. I also play games like... Thank you, Sirith. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Thank you so much. I also play games like, for example, the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook series, which I actually do with chat. And I'm going to be doing that after I finish Dragon Age Inquisition, which is going to be a while. But when I finish that game, I'm going to be finishing up my Ultima Underworld run, and then we're going to be doing the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook Talisman of Death. After that is done, then we'll have to see what's up, because I have Trails of Sky that's still available. I'm probably going to be doing Assassin's Creed 4 fairly soon. There's some other games by that point. Shroud of the Avatar I want to try at some point as well. Pillars of Eternity if it's out by then, so all of those games down the line. Witcher 3 is going to be down the line as well, but that's been delayed now to May, so it's a while, that's a ways away. And I think Arkham Knight is March, I want to say, so that's a ways away also. D&D as well is going to be on Saturday. Friday, tomorrow, interview with the folks who did Elegy for a Dead World. I'm really excited about that. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then we'll play some of that, and then we'll do a little bit more Dragon Age like we did for tonight. And then Saturday is going to be D&D with the Infinity and Beyond crew, which is a lot of fun. If you guys want to know about that, check my YouTube broadcast, check the highlights here, and also check out the Steam group. And that will give you a chance to sort of stay connected to the Arvanauts when I am not streaming. But if all that sounds good to you, then I would certainly appreciate the follow and a spreading of the word. And also Vanishing of Ethan Carter is out there as well. Yes, I will do that as well. Yeah, Haven Lost has to be exact, so it has to be Haven Lost. You can even cut and paste it if you like. All right, so last call. Because we're doing 2 of these giveaways, so I'm going to save one. Last call. That's a cool command. I like that, Shadow. Nice work, Apples. Very good stuff, man. In fact, you know what? Apples, my friend. Welcome. We have gotten another few hundred followers. I think the time has come for us to add another mod. I've been thinking a little bit about it anyway, but why the heck not? I think it's a good time now. Apples, congratulations. Welcome to moderation, sir. You have entered the moderator crew. You have joined the group of honored people, along with Shadowed, along with Law, along with Demiser, along with Thorg, along with Backburner, along with Lego Freak, of course, who is one of the oldest moderators that we've have here. So Apples, welcome in. Congratulations. I think Apples is well worth it. Hacks. So good job, Apples. Apples is always here. That's the thing, always. So I really appreciate it. He's always here. And good night, Matt. And I always have to say when I do this, by the way, that I add mods very gradually. And honestly, there's always a few people that I'm like, I could do this, I could do this. All of you guys I value equally. So in no way is this like, there's people I like and people I like more. It's just that there are some people who I think have the right mix of temperament and other things to be able to do it. And there are some people who show so much dedication because they're here so much that I think they're sort of perfectly set up for something like this as well. So congratulations to Apples. I've thought about a couple of others as well, and I also will ask, I probably will end up adding one or two others as well, but I'm not going to do that yet. I will probably do that in a few weeks, but I want to add them slowly. I'm not one of these channels that has like 150 moderators, but as the channel, you know, we're up to 2,530, I think now. So as we continue to move up the, you know, move up levels here and get more and more people involved, obviously more moderators will help as well. So Glog was another moderator of mine too, so that's very helpful also. So no. That's not true. You're highly welcome, Arcbound. You know that, dude. Yep, Kangaroo Court. Yeah, it's confirmed. Apple, that's true. All I really did was give you the ability to defeat oranges. That's all I really did. Okay. So, I know, if he wins the giveaway, then that's going to be funny. I'm going to crack up if that happens. All right. And the winner. And again, so many people have contributed to the stream. So again, this is nothing again, you know, you guys are amazing, all of you. Oops. I was like, what the hell's the command? Obme. Congratulations, Obme. Hacks. Rigged. And for those of you who don't know, of course, we always do hacks and rigged immediately, even though it's never actually hacks and rigged. Congratulations, Obme. It's impossible. See, it doesn't have the awesome Better TTV thing on Firefox, man. Congratulations, Obme. So let me send that off to you. Congratulations, Obme. You have won a copy of Shadowgate. I have one more of these to give away, so don't go anywhere. I'm giving you guys one more of these. I expect all of you to do extremely well and defeat Shadowgate. I want to see a bunch of Shadowgate speedrunners before, you know, you have a week to become a speedrunner. World-class speedrunner. All right, Obme, it is on its way to you. Congratulations, sir. All right. And last giveaway of the night. Again, this is the second Shadowgate, and I have one Shadowgate code left, but I'll save that for a giveaway later. So for this one, let's see. What am I going to do this one? Oh, Shadowgate EMC is an awesome game that was like a point-and-click adventure style game. Originally was released for the Apple IIe, and then it was converted over for the Nintendo, which is what I played it on, the Nintendo Entertainment System, the original. And now it's been remade and re-released after a Kickstarter. It was released in August, and so I had both developers on tonight. So, giveaway admin. Okay. Let's make it. All right. If you guys would like to win, so again, I have one more copy of Shadowgate. Apple IIe, right? I think it was Apple IIe. Skyhold Hype, and you have to do it exactly as it looks like there. Skyhold Hype. Haven was lost, but then Skyhold Hype. So, yeah. That is pretty badass, man. A mountain fortress. They totally were like, okay, what is everyone going to want? Mountain fortress. Yep. Yep. We all agree. They were all sitting in a room. They're like, everyone agree? Mountain fortress? Mountain fortress? Yeah. 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 Skyhold Hype. Skies of Arcadia Hype. All right, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to look for a stream for us to raid because we have a good turnout tonight. Really been enjoying the turnouts. And again, definitely thanks to Luz for the host. Very much appreciate that. Got 2 people hosting me, actually. Let's see. Okay, so again, keep typing that in if you're interested. Skyhold Hype. Yep. Oh, we actually hit 104 today, actually. All right. All right, give me 1 second here. Good. Okay, I know who we're going to do. It's actually going to be somebody a little bit off the beaten path, actually. All right, here we go. All right, and last call, last call. Last call, everybody. Last call. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Last call, last call. Last call, last call. If you want to win a key for Shadowgate, my last one of the evening, then please type in Skyhold Hype. You guys are interested. Okay, and the winner. All right, last call. Hacks. Hacks. Shadow Mage wins. He was really pumped about it, too. Rigged it at half. Rigged. Hacks. That's really funny. Congratulations, Shadow. He was. You guys don't understand, though. He was so excited. He was commenting about wanting to hacks it, though. I'm just saying, Shadow. You did say something about that. You're like, yeah, I really need to hacks it. I'm just kidding. Shadow would not actually do that. Also, he would have to somehow have broken into Law's code to do it because it's resident on Law's computer. So unless he and Law are involved in a mass conspiracy, which now that I think about it, exactly, he doesn't. Oh, man. It's true. Shadowgate actually is won by Shadowed Mage. It sort of fits, right? All right, congratulations, Shadowed. That is on its way to you. All right, congratulations to everybody today. Oh, I'm glad you like my nose. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I guess I might like your nose if I knew what it looked like. Now we know who really rigged it. Exactly. All right, folks. So we are going to be doing a raid, and the way that we do raids here is as follows. When you guys do a raid from my channel, you go like that. Which is the Arvanauts have landed, and then Volcania. You can feel free to cut and paste that. It's just the Arvanauts have landed, Volcania, and Volcania is capital V-O-L-C-A-N-I-A. And you're not going to do it until, you feel free to practice it in my chat, but you're not actually going to go do the raid until you hear my audio outro. So when you actually hear the music, that's when you're going to go raid, and you're just going to drop all of them in chat. And this person actually is someone we have not raided before, so I'm looking forward to checking this out. First, though, I want to just remind everyone, tomorrow night, I'm going to be here at 8 p.m. for the Elegy for a Dead World interview. I'm really pumped up about that, too. It's a really cool game. I'm looking forward to actually playing with you guys. Then we're going to do a little Dragon Age Inquisition, possibly later in the evening. Then Saturday is D&D night. Saturday D&D starting at 8 p.m. And then that's probably going to be it for a couple of days, and then I'll be back at you Tuesday of next week, and we will begin the winter schedule, the winter break schedule for streaming at that time. But in the meantime, I want to thank everyone who made it possible tonight. I would like to thank, of course, as always, our newest moderator, Apples. Congratulations, Apples. Well deserved. Pleasure to have you in on the team. I'd like to thank Backburner, of course. Good to see you again, Burner. Good to see Demiser, as always. Of course, Law, who made Lawkeeper Pod possible. Of course, Lego Freak and Shadowed Mage. Good job, everybody, on the moderation tonight. I would like to thank, of course, Smacky Butts. Congratulations, Smacky, on the first Shadowgate win. I would like to thank EMC for stopping by, one of my regulars. Tecmo, been a little while since I've seen you, but welcome back in. Good to see you. Ninja Stealth, of course, who's now hanging out with me on a more regular basis. Foom, thank you so much again, man, for making the connection with the folks at Zojoi, and I hope that I did you proud on the interview as well. Cage Wisdom, always a pleasure to have Caged in here, one of my regulars, of course, as is Kilobyte and Morris Plays. Arcbound, of course, Toto Herbs, all regulars of mine. Jeremy, who's been stopping by, so thanks, guys. Jeremy has been stopping by regularly, so good to see you again, Jeremy. Henshin, who's one of my regulars from a while back, good to see you, Henshin. Of course, always good to see Crawler, who's been a big fan of the Dragon Age playthrough in particular. Good to see you, Crawler. Nogbait81 and Radcount, both regulars of mine. Dark and Wolf 90, who I haven't seen for a while, but welcome back. Obme, congratulations on winning today, Obme. I appreciate that very much. Armic, who liked my nose. I'm glad you liked my nose. Hopefully you like it enough that you want to give the stream a follow. Akmok, always a pleasure to have Akmok, Loki King, and Parker in here. A pleasure to have all of those guys, regulars of mine, and of course Parker is also the awesome audio editor of Speculate, the podcast that I do. Frank, 1134. Frank, I don't know if I've seen you in here before, but if not, welcome back into the stream, and thanks so much. Welcome into the stream if you haven't been here before. I hope you'll follow, and if not, welcome back. Dragon Spear, of course, one of my longtime regulars. Dragon, always a pleasure. I'm glad that you get to watch a game, another one of your namesake games being played. Edgy Koala, of course, one of always a pleasure to have Edgy in here, one of my regulars as well. BT Lock, who I haven't seen in here for a while, but welcome back, BT Lock. Good to see you. Good to see Nitrous45 in here. Haven't seen you for a while either, but I think you did follow me a while back. Jay, I hope that, Jay, you were able to get some information from us about Dragon Age that was helpful. Welcome to the stream. Of course, Mercurius, one of my regulars, always a pleasure. Sirith, I don't know Sirith. I think you may have just followed tonight, if I'm not mistaken, so welcome in for the first time. And, of course, Stolpen, a great pleasure, Stolpen, one of my regulars as well. All right, guys, again, great job from the moderators tonight. Thanks so much for keeping up with everything. Thank you, Shadow, for that, on that particular one. And we are going to be going, now we have never rated this person before, so again, he's playing Dragon Age Inquisition also. Right now, he's got 353 followers and 30 people that are actually viewing him, and we're about to give him a whole lot more. So we're going to go here. Exactly, Parker, exactly. We're going to go to Kid Zom. I've never rated him before, so we're going to go there first. Do not go until you hear my audio outro, okay? As soon as you hear my audio outro music, that is your cue to get it done. Until tomorrow, folks, love you all. You're the best viewers on Twitch. Thanks for a great cast tonight. It was a great time. Thanks for great questions with Shadowgate as well. Tomorrow we move on to Elegy for a Dead World, then D&D on Saturday, and then back onto Dragon Age next week. I'll see you all tomorrow. Spread the word. Follow the channel. Love you all. Best viewers on Twitch. Have a good night.
Fresh and new, when it all seemed clear to you, when your aim was straight and true. Well, your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart. Well, your life untainted by a host of broken dreams, when all your acts were queens, understood all that it means. Could you have understood the way your life was bound? Did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Search now through your pile of broken lies, and your set of fake goodbyes, another cynical disguise. When will they catch you? All those little things you said, will it turn around instead? Blame the voices in your head. With all your subtle language, try and turn your life around. If your center gets unwound, you do your best to slow things down. And if you feel things that you never felt before, things that shook you to your core, a shattered truth you can't ignore. Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Take a day.